What's going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII and this is my 2-year anniversary video. What I decided to do was do a little something special. I'm going to redo the first video I ever uploaded to YouTube for you guys. Right after I'm done, I'm going to put the original version so you can see how awkward I was 2 years ago and how much I've changed. Hope you guys enjoy. I'd love a like and a favorite if you guys could. If not, just enjoy the video. This episode of Thoughts of the Week is brought to you by Skittle. Skittle, thank you for making me make the first episode of Thoughts of the Week. Without you, this channel would not have existed, so I owe you one, bud. What's going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII, and this is Thoughts of the Week, Week 1, and we're going to cover 3 topics which really piss me off, starting off with the PTRS, moving into Last Stand, and then finally going message to all friends, because we all hate each one of those. Starting off with the PTRS, it is 6.5 feet long, it weighs 44 pounds, and it shoots a 7-inch bullet, which is twice the size of my penis. So we all gotta ask ourselves this question: why in the world do I get a hit marker with it? It's an anti-tank rifle, right? So how in the fuck when I shoot you in the arm do you not get left with a bloody stump like this? So you're telling me if I shoot you in the stomach, you're gonna grab your stomach and be like, oh my god, that tickled. You're not a Care Bear, bitch. On top of this, you're telling me that you can take this 44-pound gun, jump 6 inches off the ground, do a 360-degree turn, hip fire it from the shoulder, and not break your entire body? That is wrong. You know what? Fine. You try doing a 360 off a 3-story building with a koala on your back. A koala that weighs 44 pounds. You see how far you get. You're dead. The end. Moving on to Last Stand. If you go into Last Stand on the stairs, why the hell do you die? So let me get this straight. Falling 6 inches kills you now? Someone call Pornhub. All the porn stars are in danger. They're all gonna die when they get impaled by 6-inch penises. But you find somewhere deep down in your heart to muster up the strength to hold a Desert Eagle in your hand on your last breaths of life. When I run around that corner, you find the strength to aim it and shoot me in the face. Who the hell are you, FPS Russia? And then the kicker, after I'm dead, your friend comes around the corner and stabs you in the dick with a super potion. This ain't Pokemon. So moving on to message to all friends. Seriously? What is so important that you felt the need to send a message to 100 people? Unless you're alerting me that I've won $1 million plus 6 Swedish hookers, I'm not interested. Or if you're going away for 4 months, I'd like to know that so I don't delete you. Otherwise, don't care. What's that? You sent me a voice message? Guess who's not listening? This guy. Wow, my past self was really angry at stuff. That sucks. Man, you need to have fun. You need to get on my level. I mean, you will be on my level in the future, but right now, in the past, you're not on my level, so we have this weird paradox going on. So every 2 years, you'll be telling me to get on my level, but I'm already on your level because I'm you. Shit, just take it away.
This idea for Thoughts of the Week, Week 1, is brought to you by the Mexican Skittle. Don't listen to him, he's an illegal immigrant and doesn't have health care. First off, PTRS 41, and then I'm gonna go Last Stand and message all friends. 3 things that bug me the most. First things first, PTRS 41, it's 6.5 feet long, 44 pounds, it's an anti-tank rifle, 6-inch bullet, and it can shoot through 3 inches of steel. Now tell me, why do I get a hit marker with it if it can shoot through a tank armor? So you're telling me if I shoot you anywhere on your body, you're gonna have that body part. If I shoot you in the shoulder, you're not gonna have, you know, your arm blown off or anything. You're not gonna have a nub. That's cool and all. I don't like it. And you also can do 360s while standing on the ground. You can just jump up like 4 inches, do a 360 with a 44-pound object, shoot them, and not break your shoulder with the gun. Go watch a YouTube video. You'll see that you're fucked if you do that. I'd like you to go take an orphan child and do a 360. Maybe make him a little one so he weighs 44 pounds. It's not going to happen. Second off, Last Stand. If you go into Last Stand on the stairs, now why, if you fall 6 inches, are you going to die? But you seem to be able to cling on to life for like a minute and a half and hold a gun and shoot me multiple times, and you just kill me all the time until some guy stabs your dick with a needle that has like a super potion in it, and then you're fine. Last thing, message to all friends. God, I hate that. Do you think people actually listen to your message to all friend messages? Because I sure as hell don't. Unless it's like a, oh god, I'm going away for 4 months, don't delete me kind of thing, I'm not going to pay attention. If you send me a voice message, I'm not going to listen to it. If you send me a picture message, VGI Undie, or whatever your fucking name is now, I don't look at all your picture messages, although some of them are kind of funny. Otherwise, don't send me a message to all friend. I had 15 in 2 days. That's not okay, okay? That's week 1. Week 2 will come sometime in the next week, obviously. I'm bored. This is IIJERiiCHOII, and I hope you had fun, because I sure as hell didn't.
What's going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII, and this is a commentary not only about college, but what I want to do during college. And it's not like I want to go to school, I want to take this class. It's a bucket list. Now, I've gained 50,000 subscribers in the last 5 months or so, and I made a bucket list at the beginning of my senior year. And for those of you who don't know what it is or what it was, it's basically a list of things that I wanted to do before I graduated. And I'm pleased to say that I accomplished almost everything on that list before I graduated, and I had an amazing senior year. But now it's time to make a new one. It's time to make a new list of things I need to do before I graduate college, and these next 4 years of my life are going to be amazing. This whole YouTube thing has really blossomed into something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be involved with gaming. I want to do anything gaming related. So, this whole thing has really been an eye-opening experience for me, and I think that's going to show in my bucket list. Now, I actually ran into a couple guys who gave me a link to their site called beforewegraduate.com, and the link is in the description below. But what it is, it's a bucket list site. So you can actually sign in with Facebook, and you don't have to do any of that registering bullshit. And you sign in, and you start posting things you want to do before you graduate college or high school or whatever. Select your graduating year, where you're going to school, where you want to go to school, whatever, and start posting away. So I decided to join that yesterday, and, it was a lot easier than making a Facebook event. But what you can do, I'll make another video about this website later, is you can just join in with other people's bucket list. You can comment on them. You can say go for it. You can say, that probably won't work out, whatever. But I want to tell you my bucket list. I want to tell you 2 of the things that I want to do, and if you want to see my entire bucket list and see it updating, just join the website and you can add me as a friend, and you'll see all my stuff and all my accomplishments and whatnot. But my bucket list. So the 2 top things: move to LA is one of them. Move to LA has become something that me, T. Martin, Justra, Bash, Goldglove, and Dunkus have been talking about recently. And a lot of you guys who follow me on Twitter, Facebook, know that, we've been talking about this a lot. And it's kind of been of a joke. I mean, we've kind of been joking around about it, but it's getting a little bit serious. We all want to, move out of our respective areas. Now, I'm going into college just like Trevor, T-Mart is. Now, if we're going into college, that means that we have a huge transitional period. We have the opportunity to travel the world, basically, for school, for educational purposes. Now, the reason we want to move to LA is this. It's the hub for gaming. It is what gaming is. It's like the central area for gaming and technology. And just by being there and being around people, you'd meet so many people who work for the gaming industry and work around gaming and stuff. So that would be an amazing experience. Plus, like I said in a commentary earlier about the Gamer Shore, which is basically, I thought it would be awesome to get 6 guys in a house together for like a week or something and film it. Imagine doing that, but having like a live feed on Justin.tv or anything. 24/7, you could see what we were doing for our LAN parties and stuff. But not only that, we'd make vlogs. We make a whole vlog channel completely dedicated to, us 5 guys, 6 guys just chilling. And we'd basically live in this house together. And that's what we do. And we'd work for YouTube and we'd do all this stuff. And I think it'd be a really amazing experience. Now, the issue I have with it is that I think that education should come first before all priorities. YouTube is an amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. So I've got to try to, juggle whether or not I want to look back and say, wow, I really regret not doing that. Or I want to look back and say, wow, I'm really glad I took reins on that and did it. So that is going to be a major goal for me. Moving out to LA, still attending college, and doing this whole, living with Justra, living with T-Mart, living with all these guys, and, generally enjoying life for what it is. And, being one of the few people in the world who can say, I love my job. One of the other goals that I had was go to the UK and meet all the lads. So, recently I've been, watching and chilling with Small Beans, Trout, Sam 5000, all the lads, Toy Soldier, my boy Emmett, Paul, Pyro Puncher, everyone from the UK. I think it would be awesome to take a summer trip or a trip in the spring to Dublin, meet up with a bunch of people, Toy Soldier and all them, hang out for about 2 days, then go to England and take a train up to York, which is where all the lads are. And, just have a big lad fest or some sort. So I think that's a great bucket list thing. But if you want to see the rest of my bucket list, I'm going to have a link in the description to my profile. All you have to do is, you can just click register and log in with Facebook. You don't have to fill out anything. and add me as a friend. I'll add you back. You can see all my stuff. You can see all my goals, what I've done and what I haven't done. I think it's a really cool site. It's got a great potential to go somewhere. So I want you guys on there. Update your stuff. Let me know what your bucket list is. Give me a comment. What do you want to do before you graduate? Thanks for watching, guys. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and we got some Minecraft for you. Yes, Minecraft, I know, it's pretty crazy. And, you know, I haven't played this in a while, but I decided to hop on and play for a bit, and I've decided to make this my new home. It's gonna be my baby. This is my lagoon. I'm going to basically run this lagoon. I'm gonna charge people. I'm gonna make a pool. It's gonna look sexy. It's gonna be fun. Fun times, fun times. But, it's really dark outside, and I can barely see anything in here. Yes, my computer brightness is all the way up. So, if you guys know how to, up the brightness in Minecraft, the game itself, please let me know in the link below. Hello, chicken. What are you doing? Apparently not dying. Go away. Great. So, I'm thinking of a type of house that I want to do. Do I want to build it into the wall, or do I want to, what do I want to do? I've got this nice area here. I'm definitely going to build like a patio kind of thing going on right there, like a deck. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of visualize that. And on top of that, I think I'm going to build into this mountain here. So I think I'm going to build a 2-story house with a nice library and, you know, fuck everything else. I don't play on hardcore mode because I suck that much. I'd get raped by zombies in the first night. So, actually, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do it. Options. I'm going to play normal. Done. Great. Back to game. Now, I know it's nighttime, and I can't actually hear them because I didn't plug my headphones in, so I'm stupid like that. I guess I'm going to make it the door. Fuck doors. I'll build doors later. Dora. No, but seriously. I guess I'm going to make it, I'll make it 2 stories with a basement, and the basement will be all my chests and all that shit, and then I'm going to have a nice little living room. It'll be snazzy. I can't really see much, so I'm gonna, you know, let's start. What the hell? Oh, good. That looks like something I could use. I thought it was a creeper at first. Thought it was a creeper. He's gonna come out of nowhere and he was gonna rape me. And I was like, no, Mr. Creeper, please don't rape me. And he was like, alright then. So let's see. Let's put these up here just for shits and gigs. Alright. So, I think it's bright enough. I don't know yet. Alright, so we've got bedrock here. So I think I'm going to use that as my foundation. I'm not even going to bother to lay down my own bedrock because I'm just that cool. I'm going to dig it out a bit. And great. So this will be my, like, little entrance thing. I could have stairs up. I could have stairs up. That could be cool. You know, like a little stair. Little stairs. I don't know. I don't think that would be cool, actually. So a little doorway. And I'm one of those guys who kind of has to have symmetry or else he's gonna freak the fuck out. Not like complete symmetry, like if I've got a nice little abode, a nice little area to hang out on my left side, and you know, maybe my left side likes to have a nice little area, you know, my right side's not gonna freak out that much. So, I guess we're gonna dig back a couple blocks. And what I plan to do with this series is basically whenever I'm bored, I'm gonna hop on Minecraft and play some Minecraft! Because it's awesome! And I know I'm late to the game. I know you know, I had this really cool server, but it doesn't work anymore, apparently. And no, I don't want to join your server, because servers just make me cry on the inside. So yeah, no, I understand that people do Minecraft all the time. That's fine. I'm not people. I'm JERiiCHOII. And so I do it my own way. And it's probably going to be the wrong way, but I should make a fucking chair. Screw a house. I'm going to make a chair. That's a big mountain. Oh, I see coal. And what is that? A floating rock? Oh, more coal. Alright, I'll probably go get that in a minute. It's time to expand. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna dig into this bedrock here. Let's expand. This is how they did it in the old times. They dug straight into rock and they expanded until they struck gold. And then the Spanish were like, bitch, we got silver! And then they all died because they had the plague. And that's probably not, that's not true. That's, oh no. Oh yeah, here's my guy. Look, I'm awesome, man. Fuck. I don't have another. Damn it. How do you make things again? Alright, wood. Give me you. Take you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I know how to do things. I know how to do things. Why did I place it there? Don't know. Does it matter? Nope. Let's make a nice shovel. I think I can make a shovel like this. Yep, a diamond shovel. Woo! Now, people are probably going to be flipping out at me like, this is so uneconomic. You know what? Fuck you and your economics. I'm my own economics. Does that make sense? No. I got all this stuff. I actually, you know, spawned, and I didn't know where I was or what exactly I was doing, because it's been so long playing this game and stuff. Oh, look at this thing dig. Look at it dig. This thing's bitter. This is, honestly, I don't understand. You know, fuck you, Diglett. This shovel's better than you. Alright, I guess I'll make it, no more roof for you. I guess I'll make my house. I'm gonna have a balcony and shit. It's gonna be sexy. I'll make my house. Wow, it's lagging a bit. I should change that in the settings. I'm not going to. I'm lazy. No, I'm gonna do it. Options. Video settings. Render distance. Let's do it short. Performance. Balanced. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, great. Done. Let's just done it. Back to game. Great. A little bit better. Not great. Whatever. Alright. You know, I've got a vision somewhere in here. It'll come. I'll just start building things and then my vision will come, right? Is that how things normally work? Like, you just start building and then all of a sudden you get an idea? That's how I make my videos. Truth is out. Jericho does not plan shit. Not that he ever planned shit before. Man, and I don't even know how long I've been recording for. I should probably be checking these every once in a while. Fuck that! Fuck that, I do my own episodes. I record and I stop when I want to because honestly, I just need to figure out how to build this house before nighttime comes and I get raped by the creepy crawlies. I've made it of stone though, so I'm safe. A little bit of stone. Alright, that looks like a good width. Some of you have been counting out the blocks like, it's not even. You're right, it's probably not even. I have no idea. At least it's got a nice roof of dirt. Of really, really attractive dirt. Alright. Just to signify that this is the end of expansion, I claim this tile in the name of Jericho. I think that overall, playing this game is kind of like playing Legos. You know, you've got the people who are really good at building things, and then you got the kids who kind of put the Legos in their mouth, and they chew on them, and then they choke on them, and they die. And that's kind of me. I'm the kid who doesn't really know how to build things, so he puts the Legos in his mouth. I'm putting these blocks in my mouth, and I'm going to chew on them, and then eventually creepers are going to find a way into my house because I probably built it like a half-ass retard, and I'm going to die. And that's just how it goes. Minecraft Helen Keller mode, featuring IIJERiiCHOII. Coming to a theater near you. Probably not, though, because they don't, you know, I don't know many people who like to watch sad movies, and it's going to be a sad day when Jericho gets butt-fucked by a green man who explodes. Although, if I'm getting butt-fucked, I hope he explodes. I mean, I might as well at least do a good job of pleasing him. Damn. People are so cold with these this homophobic stuff. I mean, if you're going to get raped, you might as well do a good job of being a rapee. Don't scream out. Just let it roll. No one's going to hear you. It's alright. This is bad. This is a bad conversation. We need to move on. We need to move on to the fact that it looks like it might be getting dead. I mean, not dead. Wow. Dark soon. And I think a day is 10 minutes. Like a whole, like, the daytime, night light stuff. The sun, the big ball of fire. The thing that God uses to play with the brightness all the way up. That thing, I think it's 10 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. That would be a great way to gauge it. Because I don't want to be working in the nighttime very often. Just because the nighttime scares me. So I'm going to chop all your shit down. And then we'll be ready to start patching things up for the night. Because it's probably best to start doing that. What do you guys think? Yeah? Smart? Alright, let's do it. Cobblestone. Yeah, fuck. Fuck cobblestone. We're going to use dirt. Woo! Alright, dirt. I'm getting a new mouse, by the way. Right now I'm not using a mouse. Right now I'm using my laptop, which is really inconvenient. Especially since it's a Mac. Yeah, all the PC people are like, Jericho! Why are you gonna use a Mac? It's a PC game. Why are you using a Mac? I don't understand. Minus 10 cool points, Jericho. Me and CNN should have a epic nerd voice off. See who would win. Personally, I think I would win. Just because sometimes I'm not pretending and that's actually what I sound like. Alright. Looks like we're getting this thing all filled up. Good, good, good. Let's drop down in the hole. Ouch. And bingo, it is dark in here. Great. Looks pretty nice. Oh, fuck. That won't work. That won't work at all. I've got to have even heights of roof. Fuck, I put it in the same place. Even heights of roofs. Does that make sense? Even roof height. Great. Well then, that's my first episode of Minecraft, and I know you learned absolutely nothing. Oh, you guys in your holes. I know you know, I know you, wow, and he can't speak. He cannot do an outro anyways. Wow, fuck me, I'm just getting in the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I hope you enjoyed the Minecraft episode of me building this tiny square box and hiding from the creepers. And, as always, leave a like and a favorite, and I love you guys a long time. Talk to you later.
What is going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and this is a comparison and a review of these two tablets that I thought I'd do for you. On the left, I have an Asus ePad Transformer, powered by Android, and on the right, I have an iPad 2. On the right, the iPad is powered by a dual-core 1GHz A5 processor made by Apple, and on the left side, the Asus is powered by a dual-core 1GHz processor made by NVIDIA. It's a NVIDIA Tegra 2. Basically, for you guys who don't really understand that, both of them are fast, both of them will do exactly what you need them to do, provided that you don't try and run something incredibly, heavy on memory and processing power. And then you might get some lag, but both are perfectly adequate, and both will do everything that you really need it to do. Both of them have front-facing cameras. Neither one is great. They're gonna do just fine for your video chatting, and otherwise on the back, both of them have cameras that can shoot in 720 HD footage, and let's just put it this way, they're not the most brilliant cameras in the world. Don't go around carrying it and expecting to make world-class photography. Now, one of the main differences that you're going to notice is that the Apple iPad is kind of standing vertically, and my Asus ePad Transformer is sitting horizontally. That's because the iPad is in a 4x3 dimension, and it has a 9.7-inch diagonal screen, while the Asus ePad Transformer is in 16:9, which is quote-unquote widescreen, and it is a 10.1-inch screen. So what this basically means is if you try and watch a video in HD, what you're going to see is that the Apple iPad is going to have small black bars here and here, where the Transformer will not. So before we get started, I am biased. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, I'm biased towards my Transformer and the Android operating system. However, when doing this comparison review, I'm going to try and be very unbiased. You have your Apple iPad, and it's got the very same clean interface that the iPhone and iPod Touch have. And it's something that everyone's come to, recognize and kind of appreciate the cleanliness for it. So all your applications that you download go straight to your home screen. You can sort them depending on what you want to see on which screen. And you can also add them into little folders. So my sister's games here, you open it up, there's Bailey's games. And that works just fine. And, a lot of people really love the cleanliness and smoothness of this operating system. The downfall to me is that there's not a lot of customization. So what you see is what you get. You can change the background, and that's about it. You can change your lock screen, and that's about it. And you can move the apps around. And that's one of the downfalls for me, because I love personalizing my stuff. I have my own personalized shoes. I personalize my own shirts. I love the customizability. And if you're really into that, then you might also want to check into Android before you jump on this the Apple iPod pad. Fuck. So when I was talking about aspect ratio, here's what I meant. This is the iPad turned horizontally, and you have these render bars up at the top and the bottom here. You see? So it's not quite full screen. This bugs a couple people. You can double tap and you can expand it. I do believe so. It is full screen, but it actually ends up cutting. There you go. So it ends up cutting off the sidebars. It doesn't bug a lot of people, but for someone like me who likes to watch Netflix all the time, this is probably not going to be working out so well for me. And you can again watch it like this, but what I love about Android OS is these things, these little widgets that you can put on here that are interactive, that you can basically look at an application and see what's what without actually having to open up the application itself. So I have, my standard row of icons right here that I can change and I can move about just like, Apple, but actually I have a lot more places where I can put it, which might seem like a very small thing to you, but for me, it's actually really nice when you can really customize where you want to put things to your preference. So these widgets here, like I can check my Twitter without actually opening up, you know, the full application and waiting for it to load. In general, I really do love this aspect of my Android operating system. This is probably my favorite. And a lot of you may be asking, well, where are the apps? Right here in the app drawer. So in terms of cleanliness, I know a lot of critics have ripped on Android because they think that it's not as streamlined as iOS. Personally, I think that it's perfectly streamlined. It's as streamlined as you want it to be. Hell, I could even make this look like an iPad by having icons all across the row, and that's about it. You know, all the buttons, there are no actual physical buttons like you have on the iPad. All of them are down here in this row here, which are actually in the software. You've got your home, you've got your recent application buttons, which is actually really cool. So you actually, you know, you don't have to go into your app drawer to figure out everything. And in terms of performance, like I said, both of them perform perfectly fine. If you're gonna get a tablet and you really don't need that extra oomph, these are the tablets that you probably should be looking at. Now, this is a fan favorite, the iPad. This is my favorite. In terms of, you know, everything, everyday work, they're going to be the same for you. So when I was talking about the customizability of this tablet, one of the main things that came to mind was the wallpaper. So in the background, you'll see I actually have a live wallpaper, meaning that it's interactive depending on how I tilt the tablet, which I really love. I love the customization that you can use, and that's pretty much the main thing that comes to mind. You can also change how your notifications pop up, and your widget size even. So if I really wanted to, you know, change my background here, I'm going to go back to the one that I had earlier. This one, and you can, you know, you can basically access a lot of things here. I do love this about the tablet. The customization, as I said when I was reviewing the iPad, is the main reason why I chose this, along with the fact that I really like the way the operating system is set up. Now, every tablet has a Bluetooth keyboard, and you can plug it in and you can use it to type and whatnot, but the thing that I love about this is that it's so unique. This is the Asus ePad Transformer dock. Now, a lot of you may be wondering about, you know, why would I need this? I'm going into college next year. So you see how easy that was? It just snaps right in. Now I have an essential laptop. It's got a mouse that I can do anything with. You know, I can go in here and I can change the page. I can click on things. You know, I can do whatever I want to do with this. And also use Polaris Office, which is Asus's kind of version of a word processor, and you can store things in the cloud as well as on your tablet, so it makes things a lot easier. But the main reason why I got this again is because the keyboard also folds it flat into a laptop-like thing, so I no longer need a case. And on the keyboard it has a USB port on this side, a USB port on this side, and a micro SD or regular SD slot. So I can expand the memory basically to anything I want, whether it's 32 gig SD card or a 1 terabyte USB drive. I can basically have infinite memory on here. That is why you don't need a 32 gig, that's why you don't need a more expensive model. You can get the 16 gig and you can be set for life. And the regular tablet itself has an HDMI output, which means you can plug it into your TV. You can watch movies from your tablet. See, I get it confused with a laptop half the time because I'm holding it like one. And it also has a micro SD slot, so you can again expand memory. This thing is basically anything you want it to be: a tablet, a mobile laptop, a netbook. You know, once it comes with 3G, I see no downsides to it, and that's why I love it a lot. So as a final pricing standpoint, the Apple iPad is going to run you $500 for a 16 gig Wi-Fi and 3G model. I don't believe the price fluctuates between the 3G and the Wi-Fi, although I could be wrong. You will have to pay a monthly premium for the 3G. But it costs $500 for the 16 gig and $600 for the 32 gig. The Asus ePad Transformer will set you back $400 for the 16 gig and $500 for the 32 gig, but there's also a promotion right now, or maybe it's coming to a close very soon, for Staples. It gives you a $100 rebate on this, so you can actually pick it up for $300 for a 16 gig. The dock runs for about $150, although I think Newegg is selling it for $75 right now. I think that's a promotion as well. So, all in all, I do suggest if you're going to buy a tablet, either pick up the 16 gigabyte on the Apple or the 16 gigabyte in the Asus ePad Transformer, simply because this has expandable memory. You'll probably never run out of it. and because this is going to keep the price down if you keep it to 16 gigs. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Jericho, and as always, stay tuned for more. Later.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is some school advice for you all. Because school's right around the corner, and unfortunately, we all have to deal with it. So I'm going into freshman year of college. A lot of you guys going into freshman year of high school. Some of you guys going into middle school. You know, it's a great time to start doing this. Saw Woody's gamer tag, posted a couple things about school. Unfortunately for him, he went to school in the 1800s, so I'm going to give you some relevant information. And I'm just kidding, but first we're going to start with, like, summer reading in the summertime. Everyone's going to be assigned summer reading. Now, it depends. In middle school, usually what they have is you read 3 books and write a book report. Trust me, you don't have to read the books, just write a fucking book report. Go to sparknotes.com, go to Cliff Notes, those things will have all the books. In high school, you're going to be assigned a summer reading that's going to reflect, you know, what your first quarter or semester of English is going to be about. Again, your best friend is SparkNotes. SparkNotes has almost every video or every book summary in the world, including Shakespeare. So, go to SparkNotes if you ever need help. Here's the problem, though. A lot of people rely on SparkNotes for their only source of information. Some teachers know about SparkNotes. Believe it or not, a lot of them aren't retarded. So, they'll actually make questions that aren't answerable if you've only read SparkNotes. Best solution? Read the book, graze it if you must, you know, just glaze over it, and then read it in SparkNotes again. Then, you know, you can use it as a quick catch-up for a pre-test study guide or whatever, and it works great. And it's free. Then there's also book rags, which you can pay for, but those are usually really, really, you know, intensive. They're a lot more in-depth than SparkNotes. So read your summer reading. It's gonna suck, I know, but usually you don't even have to read the entire book that well. They just want you to kind of be engaged in the schoolwork. And as always, you can ask friends, you know, to fill in parts if you don't want to read it. Next thing is the first day. So you want to get your hair cut about 2 weeks early. I'm not joking. The first day is a big day, but it's not the biggest day in the world. You know, you can slack off with your appearance and stuff, but if you get your hair cut 2 weeks early, it won't look like you got your hair cut on the first day. If you get your hair cut the day before, you're going to look like a goober, and if you don't get it cut at all for the entire summer, then you look like a werewolf. So you take the pick. I suggest about a week and a half to 2 weeks early, and that'll make you looking fresh on the first day. When you go and you're getting up in the morning, of course shower, use the whole shampoo, conditioner shit, use soap, use body wash, do everything in the shower like that you have. Like I've got body wash and soap and lotion, just throw all of it on you. You know, it doesn't hurt. You might as well look good and feel good for your first day. You know, brush your teeth, clean out your ears, trim that non-existent beard that you like to think you have, and, you know, just look fresh. Also wear good deodorant. You don't want to be smelling like a camel, and if you spray too much on, then you just smell like Abercrombie and Fitch. If you've been to that store, you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, you want to look good, but don't overdo it. I know you all bought new clothes for the school year. The worst thing is when people wear their new clothes to the first day of school. It's so obvious that they're, like, you know, repping the new clothes. Why don't you wear your favorite t-shirt and stuff? You know, your favorite t-shirt that, you know, you're comfortable in, you feel good in, and you look good in. Wear some jeans or some cargo pants. A lot of people have uniforms. That's fine. You know, wear your favorite tie. That new tie, everyone knows it's new. Alright, you're not special by wearing the new thing. It's actually probably a lot better to just wear something you're comfortable in, and later on in the week start wearing your new outfits. So it's your first week of school, and you're getting your homework assignments, and you're meeting a lot of new people, and you're making friends. Here's what not to do. Neglect your schoolwork and get behind and have the teacher be angry at you in the first week. The first week is the easiest part of all school, alright? No teacher expects you to, like, you know, actively do the work that well. You're getting into into school mode from summer, so everyone's kind of lazy. The best thing for you to do, turn in your homework assignments on time and be happy and, you know, listen to the teacher. I know you may not want to do it, but if you give that teacher her first week and you make it good, she will put you in her good list, and you want to be there. If she's an English teacher, when she's grading your papers and such, she may understand what you're trying to say, so even if you worded it like Helen Keller, then, you know, you might actually get credit points for that instead of her marking it off like a retard. Like, wow, you typed SFDFGFK. I have no idea what that means. Well, you know, if you're on her good side, she may say, like, a brilliantly constructed, like, scream from Helen Keller. I understand what you're trying to go for. So you want to get on her good side. or his good side. You know, don't be a suck-up brown nose, but, you know, just go up and introduce yourself if you want to. Turn in your homework on time, smile, be attentive, don't talk when she's talking, all that jazz. But you're going to have classes. A lot of you guys going into later senior years and junior years actually can choose classes. Freshmen, think about this, though. When you guys choose your classes, you can choose, you know, French 5, or you can choose Spanish or Latin or whatever language you can take. But you may be actually be given the choice to choose a history or an English elective. You can choose the easiest history and English elective. Fun fact about history and English, there is no grading scale on how easy they are. So if you want to take, like, History of the World Part 1 with, you know, the teacher that gives everyone an A+, do it. If you want to take Anthropology and everyone fails that class but you're going to enjoy it, do it. The thing is, nobody can say, like, oh, that history is so easy, like, you know, I took it, because it differs with every teacher. Now, if you're taking math, a lot of people give you the option to drop math after junior year. Don't do it. Colleges like to see consistency, alright? So they like to see you continue all 4 years with the same language, on the same track for science, and on the same track for math. So don't drop calculus for, like, Hidden Numbers 101, alright? Everyone knows that's a joke class, including the people reading your transcript. Go on with calculus, even if it's hard. I still maintain the fact that a C in calculus is better than a B in hidden numbers, alright? You know, at least it shows that you tried, and I'm sure if you talk with a teacher, you can probably get that C raised to an A. The key with every grade is to go to the teacher for help or understanding. I guarantee you, by the end of the year, if you go up to that teacher enough, they'll start padding your grade. 5 points even. You know, they'll start adding points just because you're showing interest in the class. You may hate the class, just be nice, and the teacher will like you for it. So, you may take these bogus classes too. They may be so easy that you do no work, and you get like a B- or something like that. But you did no work, so it makes up for it, right? Wrong. You're going to have some hard-ass classes, alright? Chemistry and physics may suck. Oh my god, they suck so hard. You may get butt-raped by them, alright? But, here's the thing. If you do well in these easy classes, it boosts your GPA. You want to have a high GPA, a 4.0, great. You're probably not going to get it. I'm sorry. I didn't get it. A lot of people don't get it. T-Mart did. He's a genius. Either way, you want to have good grades in all the classes you can. So if you can slack off and get a B in History of the Arts, I guess that's good enough for you. But if you can get an A and all that requires is you turning in homework, do it. That pads your grade so much that you won't even believe it. Same thing with gym. At least give a tiny bit of effort and they'll give you an A. If you get a C in gym, people will think you're actually retarded. So you don't want to do that. You certainly don't want to have the colleges asking why you managed to fail gym, which you get like an A for just for showing up. You know, don't skip classes, don't be stupid, use your mind. Because the classes you choose will end up, you know, haunting you for the rest of your life if you choose like the obviously easy classes. Because colleges will not take you as seriously as if you had stayed on course. So, you know, in future, you gotta look forward, you know, 4 years to when you're applying for colleges. So if you're a freshman year, you're in, you know, French, don't switch to Latin the next year, then to Russian the next year, then to Spanish the next year. Having one language all 4 years makes you look like you're just inconsistent and you're trying to get a good grade. If you can make it to French 5 or Spanish 5, that is a big plus, trust me. And you can actually put down on job resumes that you're partially fluent in that language. Big plus, especially if you're working at like a fast food joint. Not racist at all, seriously. My manager, I used to work at Chick-fil-A. If you spoke Spanish, at least partially fluent, you were hired almost immediately over anyone else. So, you know, that's just the way things work in life, and you should definitely think about that. Now, in terms of school in general, it's a good time to have fun. You got to enjoy yourself. You got to balance yourself. Make sure you have a good work ethic. Because if you start out the whole, you know, the whole year behind, you're going to end the year behind, and it's not going to look good on your grades. Try and turn your homework in on time. If you can't turn it in, try and get the notes from class for someone. You know, try and understand what you were doing. That way you don't fall behind, because making up work is worse than missing it out and, you know, going to game or something like that. So use your free periods. You know, use 15 minutes of a free period to do a homework assignment. It's a lot easier on you when you can get home and not stress out about it. So my name is JERiiCHOII. I hope you guys enjoyed these quick tips for school. Don't fuck up, and you won't fuck up your life. Have fun. It's school time. I know it sucks, but you're going to have a lot of friends You're gonna, you're gonna have a lot of fun times. If you're in high school, best 4 years of your life right there. Had a blast. Enjoy it while it lasts. If you're going into middle school, don't sweat it, guys. It doesn't matter in the long run. Middle school is all about developing your work ethic. If you get a good work ethic down in middle school, you're gonna be set for life. I joke you not. So I'd love you guys to like and favorite the video, and if you could, stay tuned for the post roll. Take it away, me. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. There you'll find only updates from me, because it's my Twitter. And also go check out the Facebook link. I know you have a Facebook, so go ahead and like that page. As well as the video in the background. That's my favorite video of the week, so click on the annotation and it'll take you right to it. Quad spray! Get pooped on! Yeah! Get pooped on! Fuck, you made me die! What is it? I'm in a GB! Mom? I'm sponsored!
So, I heard you got sponsored.
Who hasn't heard? I mean, it's no big deal, really. Like, my friend's bro used to pay me McDonald's coupons to get Xbox Live achievements for him. Yeah, we could've gone to nationals, but my mom said I had to fucking clean my room. Fuck that, I had achievements to do in My Little Pony Adventure too. I got that perfect gamer score. I guess you could say I have previous sponsorship experience then. So apparently they want to fly me out to some major tournament in Anaheim. It's gonna be pretty crazy. All these MLG famous people, I'm basically gonna get to pwn real life noobs. And on top of that, I actually get to go to Comic-Con, which is probably some awesome gaming convention too. They asked me to make a list of things I wanted to do. I'm gonna meet bitches, and I'm gonna pwn noobs. What more could you want? So I'm trying to think of some team names to do when I'm out there in San Diego. Loner Boner, Super Nerd Swag Squad, Second Chance Pros, The One Man Army, Team Envious. What, that's already taken? Scratch that, no Team Envious. You know what, I'm just gonna go solo. There's no I in team, but there's an I in win. I'm like the Duke Nukem of COD right now. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, beat up noobs, and get some chicks. And you know what? I'm all out of gum.
There's a whole pack of gum right there.
Dude, shut up! You ruined the video! Peace. Yeah, I'm back. So Gunner Optics actually had their own tour bus for me.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the Gunner HQ. It's gonna be pretty sick. I can't wait. This bus looks pretty sick. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Hey! Alright.
Yeah, we partied so hard on that thing.
Guys? Seriously?
Had to get a lot of exercise though. For some reason they kept forgetting to pick me up. Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from them about a sponsorship. I met some pretty awesome famous people there. My friend Sam here, ex-Jaws.
Nah, stop.
Yeah, I got his number. I caught him a couple times.
Security?
Whoa, dude, this is not even fair. Whoa, just chill. Hey, no. Hey, I watch all your videos. Hey, chill. Dude. Yeah, except he hasn't called me back recently. I don't know why. Yeah, I know you noticed the custom speaker tags. Stan from Astro Gaming hooked me up. Yeah, I ran into him. He didn't want to talk much, so I just kind of followed him around and shit. You know, we had a couple drinks at the bar. I had water because I'm under 21, but you know, we threw him back. So I asked him for a sponsorship, and he didn't really respond at first. He kept on telling me to like go do something else. I guess he just wanted to see my versatility. Bitch, I'm the most versatile man in the world. You ever see me play Angry Birds? I'm the top of the ladder in Angry Birds too, Stan. Hook me up, Stan! Luckily, he turned around and said if I don't get lost, he's gonna get his lawyers involved. Since when do you need to get calls from lawyers and sign restraining orders for a contract? That's stupid. Does that mean I'm sponsored? Yeah, I got this from some buddies over at... Well, I actually don't really have buddies, but... I mean, the sales assistant was pretty nice. He helped me move the Xbox all the way to the cash register and helped me buy it. Fuck, I should have asked for his number! Do sales assistants sponsor? What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm here to give you an episode of GTA completely devoted to me fucking around with cheats. So, I just stole this boat from some chick who jumped out, but I think what I'm gonna do is spawn some helicopters, you know, go fly into the, middle of the, Statue of Liberty, kill a couple people, you know, in general, just do some crazy shit. So, let's see what we can do. First off, I'm going to go on the land. Let's see what we can do here. Leroy Jenkins style. And how far are we going? Look at that. Yes. Champion. Alright, I guess I'll get out now. Let's see. What do we think we should do first? Get out of the boat. Get out of the... No. Get out of the fucking boat. There we go. Alright. Start running. I think I'm gonna spawn a helicopter once I get out of these trees. And trees. And more trees. Of course I'd land in the middle of fucking central. What is that? What is that? The fuck is that? That looks like an awesome car. How are you climbing over this? This is all spikes. Ouch. What is this? It looks like... Isn't that the thing from, fuck, what's it called? Men in Black? Where they have the spaceships on top? It most definitely is. What is it? Is it satellite? Or... Can I climb it? What the hell can I do? Oh, yes! There better be like an Easter egg or something. Hold on, I gotta remember how to climb ladders. Hit Y. There we go. I got this. How tall is this thing? Oh my Jesus. Well, I wish we could listen to the radio, but I'm not in a fucking car. Why don't they... I'd love to listen to like Massive B, the Jamaican rap radio station. And I wonder what you can even do. I'll spawn a helicopter on top, too. That's what I'll do. And what's up here? Nothing of interest. Fuck, that's stupid. Can I go up another level? Yep, there it is. How do I get over there? Oh, I am an idiot. How do I get over there? Oh, maybe just walk towards it, dipshit. So, I'm quite interested in kind of figuring out how GTA 5 is going to be. I've heard a lot about it and stuff, but, you know, I'm just curious, like, has anyone heard anything about it? Have you heard anything about GTA 5, and if you get it? Because, I mean, it is, oh, cool. There's observatories up here for no reason. And what do I do? This is it? Can I zoom in an apartment window? Why is this fun? If I can't peep on someone, this is not fun. Alright, let's go up to the top level. I'm not using the binoculars, you dipshit. There's gotta be... Oh, shit. What the hell? Did I just run through the ladder? Stop! This is so obnoxious. Get on the ladder. Get on it. Am I on the wrong side? I am so stupid. So dumb. Alright, we're climbing up. I also forgot to look in there and see what that was all about. Are you kidding me? This is not an... Oh, there is another level up top. Great. I was gonna say, that would be quite annoying not being able to spawn a fucking helicopter after climbing all that way. Anyways, I'm gonna spawn a helicopter. I'm gonna fix my health. I'm gonna do all this shit. Here we go. So, cheat codes. Cheats? No. Cheats. Health, guns, that. And let's spawn a helicopter somewhere. Hopefully it'll spawn up here, because if it won't, then I'm gonna be pissed. And that just looks like actually nothing. Great. And I'm having the feeling that the helicopter probably won't spawn up here, which makes me sad. So I'm probably just gonna kill myself. Alright, here we go. Where to spawn? Ha! That's a little impractical. Is there any way to get it in? Yes. Ouch. Did I just trip? Alright, can I get in it? Can I get in it? Hello? Alright. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna get in. Like, that's just... Like, you gotta understand. I want this. Nope. 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 Shit. Fuck this. Yeah. Yeah, so I killed myself. But you know, for a good cause. For a good cause. It's all for you guys. It's all for you guys. So let's just go ahead and spawn that right in the middle of nowhere. Great. Let's go ahead and run over here. Let's get inside. Cheats. Oh, are you gonna honk at me, bitch? Huh? Really? You think you're cool in your Mustang? Oh, no, you did not just hit my helicopter. I don't know who to kill first. Are you kidding me? No! Fuck you. How are you alive? Alright. Let's get in. Get in the helicopter. No. Yes. Let's go. Finally, I can get off the ground in this thing. Let's go! Let's go to the Statue of Liberty. First things first. Oh my god, what a terror. We'll find out where it is. I have no idea. Is that the airport? Oh, it is. I think it's over that way. Like, to my left, so I'm gonna go over there. Damn, I got 5 stars just for flying a helicopter. Uh-oh. Air fight. And there's the Statue of Liberty. Great. We're just gonna kind of meander on over. And there's a plane, though. Just kind of drop down. Now, anyone who's played GTA is, like, knows what I'm about, like, knows the place that I'm going to show you. But if you haven't, it's kind of pretty cool. So what I need to do is I actually need to land in, like, upstairs here. Let's see if I can do it. Precision tactics. Get out. Damn it, I'm dead. Oh shit. Fuck me. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is a Modern Warfare 3 breakdown trailer dealing with survival mode. Let's get into it. How the hell is anyone supposed to read that text? Fuck the pause button, I'm going right through it. Epic black screen. That gun's iron sights are horrible. M16 red dot death laser's back. Why is a guy reloading his gun important? Stop staring at the sun, you're gonna hurt your eyes. Random missiles, some guy spraying, looks like an RPD. Get those assists. Sweet Jesus, you're getting raped. Bacon strips. Zoom into widescreen, flash spawn with the pistol, zombie style. Seriously, learn to aim down the sights, noob. Okay, no, seriously, press the left trigger. Models are back. So are sit rep, steady aim, and the Usain Bolt perk. Oh god, he got a knife kill. Zoom in. Purple smoke is awesome. Looks like we got the M60, ACR, AK, M16, and an auto shotgun. Oh shit, more shooting. Wave 4. What did I just say about the sun? Equipment upgrades? Those look really cool. Oh god damn it! Hell yeah, old MP5 is back. Stop camping, you noob. Alright, now you're just playing like a little bitch. Why don't you just invest in sunglasses? Is that Epcot from Disney World? And did he just kill someone with the flash? Oh shit, an airdrop army. I dib SEAL Team 6. Get raped, Osama. Slide down that rope like a stripper. Spray more. I'm not even sure what's going on. Throw your purple gas. That looks like a hell of a lot of fun. Let's go play. Freeze! Good job not looking at the sun. Unfreeze! Still getting shot at. Oh, cute puppy. It's eating your friend! Oh shit, no, it's got a bomb. You're dead. Oh shit. Chemical warfare, not looking too good. Get that triple spray. Stop looking at porn. Control that predator missile. Zoom down in there. Quad! Okay, seriously? Can they think of another transition? What's that? You're sliding down a rope, twirling like a fairy? Guess what? You ain't Grizz. You're gonna be easy to kill. Oh, shit. Never mind. It's the Juggernaut. Take it all back. Throw a stun. Doesn't do shit. Shoot him in the head. Pray to God. He looks like the Michelin Tire Man. Right here's the only time when I expect riot shields to be acceptable. Back that ass up. Hope your butt buddy can kill him. Why don't you shoot him in the head? This guy just doesn't die. I bet he has last stand, too. Thank God we have purple smoke. Finally, he's gone. Jesus, is the longest breakdown ever. Ah. Woo! Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and favorite, and also check out my other breakdowns on my channel. Later. Stare at your claymore, make sure no one trips it, whip out your gun, coolest animation ever, 14-point streak, Juggernaut! Who's the stealth clown now, 402? What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and it feels great to be back. This is actually the first commentary I've been able to do in almost 4 days because I was actually in New York for a couple days staying with my cousins, which was a great, relaxing experience, but I missed you guys so much, and I also had a lot of time to think about college, which I'm leaving for college on Wednesday. Crazy, I know. Just 2 days, and I'm kind of freaking out a bit because, you know, I don't know what to expect. I've got those new school jitters, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. But, you know, I'm starting a whole new series and chapter in my life, and I've got a lot to, to think about. So I thought I'd do a commentary on my fears of college.
since, you know, I've been reassuring you guys about school, I thought I'd give you, kind of my other perspective. The fact that I'm scared a lot of the time. And, not like I'm gonna piss myself and cry in the corner scared, no. But, you know, I'm kind of nervous about what's gonna happen. So my roommate, his name's Billy, and, you know, I haven't talked to him much. He seems like a cool guy. I actually, you know, Facebook stalk, I know, but, you know, when you try and learn stuff about your roommate, you just look at their profile and stuff, and I saw he liked Control Freak. You know how you can click like on a page, which is good for me, because it makes me think he's a gamer, and, maybe he'll be okay with my little business that I've got running here. And, you know, regardless of what happens, I'm not going to leave you guys out in the cold. I really, really, really love doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm sure you can tell that. I mean, hell, I was on vacation and still uploading, and, you know, I love you guys so much that I don't want to stop this, so whether or not he's cool with it, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can't imagine someone not being cool with this. Like, no, you can't be having fun in my dorm room. Get the fuck out. But, I've got my Xbox in its box right now. Lol, Xbox in a box inception. No, I've got a brand new Xbox I'm taking to college, the Slim model, and I'm kind of putting off discussing my fears because I really don't like talking about them because maybe they'll go away if I don't acknowledge them. But here it goes. So my main fear is I move in on move-in day and everything goes smashingly, and you know, I never really find my niche. And what that means is that, you know, I'm friends with a lot of people, but I don't really make a lot of great friends, you know? I got my friend across the hall from my school and a friend down the hall from my school, but I'm really nervous that, you know, even being myself, I may not be, you know, the best friend maker. And I know that's not true because I do really well in new situations. You know, I've been to sleepaway camp, and I love meeting new people. You know, I went to San Diego with no one that I'd really known and came back with a shit ton of friends, so I know that's kind of illogical, but everyone has that fear, so I guess my advice to myself is, you know, just do you, and you'll be fine. My main concern, though, is not having time for YouTube. So I've heard that, you know, first semester is pretty easy and second semester is a little bit harder, but I want to try and find a way to balance social life, because that's what college is about, you know, it's about social life and, you know, going out with friends and having a great time. It's some of the best years of your life. I want to have that social life, but I don't want to leave you guys out there in the cold. So I know it doesn't take too long to make a commentary, but commentaries get boring after a while, you know? Maybe 2 a week is the maximum. But, you know, I gotta make the gamer diaries, I gotta do vlogs, I gotta do all that stuff for you guys, as well as for myself. Don't get me wrong, it's not all for you guys. I love doing it. So, you know, I'm nervous that there's not gonna be enough time for school and social and Xbox. So, I'm gonna definitely try and find a way to do that, but the first week, I'm gonna have 7 or 8 gameplays stocked up. I'm gonna have like 3 pre-recorded commentaries that I can unleash on you guys, so that way, if I really don't have time, you know, then I won't be able to upload fresh commentary, but I can upload this pre-recorded thing and not leave you guys hanging. And I guess another one of my fears is that, you know, while doing this whole thing, I kind of mess up, and maybe, you know, maybe I let slip some academics, maybe I let slip YouTube, you know, maybe I put too much focus on social life. And, you know, while being social is fun and all, I don't need to go out 6 times a night, or 6 times a week. You know, I can go out 3 times a week and be happy. So, I really don't want to leave you guys, I really don't, you know, want to have it so there's no commentaries and no fresh content. I love doing gamer diaries and stuff like that. So I really need to figure out a way to balance all those things. Another thing is this. I'm afraid that I may not be able to take the classes I need to transfer. So, if you guys are unfamiliar, you need general education classes are the ones that transfer the easiest. So those are math, like typical math, like calculus. Typical science, like chemistry or biology. You know, languages, typical English, just like English 101. Those are the things you need. But what I've been hearing is that since I'm in the last orientation, I may not get those general education slots. And that means that I'd have to go to college an extra year, or it means that some of my courses may not transfer, which sucks for me because, you know, that means more work. And I want to have, you know, a pretty straight shot so I can enjoy LA if I really want to do that with all my bros and stuff. So, luckily for me, I placed out of French 1 and 2. I'm actually in the 3rd level of French, which means if I pass that class, I get 6 hours of course credit. Basically, you need like 130 hours or 120 hours to graduate college. You only need 2 hours of foreign language to graduate. If I pass this French class, I've got triple the amount required. I am set. I don't need to take a language class ever again in my life, which is awesome. So that's actually something good that's happened. But, you know, I sit here in front of you guys kind of nervous because mainly my main concern is this. I love my job. I don't think many people can say they love their job. And I don't think there's been many commentators who have been able to hold up, you know, an upload a day, or even maybe, you know, 5 uploads a week while going to college. There's not many college commentators that go to college right now. You're either below college or you're above college. You know what I mean? You either are in high school or you're having a job right now. So that puts a danger on not only my interest, but you guys. So here's what I'm going to do. If I cannot upload a brand new video, I promise a vlog. Whether it's talking about my day, my week, whatever's happening, what I'm going to do. Because not only do I don't want my channel to get stale, but I want to be able to produce high-level quality commentaries and high-level quality entertaining videos for you guys without being, you know, that content whore who puts out the same thing over and over and over again. So what you may see are more Let's Plays, because Let's Plays, if I sit down on a Wednesday night and I do 6 videos, I have 6 Let's Plays, so I have a video for every day of the week that week. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to upload anything else. That means that I just need to find out, you know, maybe if one of my friends is, you know, ready to help me out with filming and stuff, that's fine. I could actually have more help and easier time making videos at college. But, as my friend Kay says, she says, you know, don't panic unless you have to. And I think I'm panicking without just cause. So I can tell you this. The 21st and 22nd, I have orientation. So what that means is that a lot of the time on the 21st and 22nd, I probably won't be able to upload videos. I may be able to, but I probably won't. Now, after that, the 23rd is when my classes start. So you guys all know I've got classes that day. That day I should be able to upload. The 24th, I should be able to upload. I leave the night of the 24th for PAX, and then you guys should, you know, look forward to amazing, like, awesome content between me, Bash, Dunkus, you know, everyone from the Gamer Shore, Team Art, anyone who's going. White Boy's gonna be there, so I know you guys may not like him, but, you know, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that he's actually not that big of a douchebag. And, you know, X-Jaws maybe be there. Just a lot of people, and it's gonna be great content, and I can't wait to just fucking go crazy. And that dance-off with Viva Latigan, you guys are gonna get to see me naked, probably. Not entirely naked, but probably, like, partially nude. So, you know I kind of went at 1,000,000 miles an hour for this commentary, but this is something that I think a lot of people have, the nervous jitters and stuff. If this is your day, you know, your week before you go to school, your month before you go to school, if you're going to school, like, on Wednesday like me, don't worry unless you have to. And I think I've got to take that kind of advice myself. Don't worry unless I have to. If my roommate decides to, you know, be like, fuck you, dude, you're not doing this in here, and I find out that there's no way I can juggle YouTube and school, then I will panic. Don't think it's going to happen, guys. I love you too much, and I cannot wait to start bringing you some video logs, some real-life videos from college. It's going to be crazy. Like, the Gamer Diaries College Edition, fucking smart, dude. Fucking smart. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is IIJERiiCHOII. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to do this, please like and share. Maybe favorite if you want. I don't really care, but just leave a comment if you're nervous. Leave your comment. Let me know what you're nervous about, and I'll see you guys soon.
What's going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII, and this is the last video log that I get to do in my house. College Panic starts now. Actually, no, it starts now. College Panic starting now. I'm leaving tomorrow for college. Fuck. Yeah, I've got my attire on. I'm looking pretty collegiate. I feel pretty smart-ish. A little bit, I guess. I kind of wanted to just say thank you for everyone who's helped me out in my real life as well as you guys over at YouTube, because, you know, I actually have something to worry about when I go into college. It's not just like books, girls, and making friends. It's more along the lines of books, girls, making friends, having parties, social life, balancing that with Xbox, and making video commentaries. That's a lot of things to do, actually. College might actually be a lot of work. No, but seriously, I'm super stoked. Like, I am stoked beyond belief because I've already started packing up. I'm packing my clothes, I'm packing my Xbox. You know, I've got my speakers are gone. I've got to get everything rounded up. And I'm going to play Lasertag with my friends tonight, like, you know, my best friends. And it's just going to be a really good, fun week, actually, because
as soon as I get there, you know, I move in, and then I go hang out with my roommate and stuff. In retrospect, I don't know why I signed up for the August orientation. If you're going into college, sign up for the first orientation, not the last one. But then I have orientation, and I get all my classes, I figure out what I'm going to be doing with my life. Since I'm in the last orientation, I'll probably have 8 classes after 6 p.m. But after all that, then I just get to have fun time for 3 days. Classes begin on Wednesday, and then Thursday I leave for PAX, and PAX is just gonna be fucking awesome. As of right now, we have 11 guys staying in one room. You know, all the legends that you expect to see spooning each other. But it should be an amazing time. I can't wait to film all the stuff we do there, you know, where it's gonna be the first official meetup of the Gamer Shore. I'm not quite sure what that was either. It's just, we're just going off. After going to PAX East, you know, I just can't miss another PAX. It's just too much fun seeing everyone, too much fun interacting with gamers. And if you guys are going to PAX Prime, you guys will run into me, Gold Glove, everyone. Anyone that you want to run into, except for Bash, because he's black. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But after that, then I just go back to college life. You know, I'm going to do a setup video with my room. I'm going to hopefully show you guys my campus, my roommate, everything that's going on here. And also, starting right after I'm done finishing this, I'm going to start filming my packing up and my panic process. Because, you know, I'm going to have to unpack all my stuff, move in, rearrange my room, all that stuff. Fun for you guys to watch. Probably because I freak out the entire time. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for sticking in there with me. I know it's going to be a rough couple of weeks, but I'm going to put out content for you guys as much as I can. And if not, video logs in my dorm room. I'm going to get all these bitches up in here. And by bitches, I mean dudes. And by dudes, I mean my roommate. Hopefully. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I'm going to start packing up for college. Say goodbye to my house. Goodbye to my room. This is my setup. It's going to be going bye-bye. All this stuff has to be packed up. Why am I doing a zoom around on a tripod? I don't know. But we're going to fucking do it. What is going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I actually get to do a review for you guys today. And this is a review of Safe and Secure Mobile's Ultimate Mobile Armor. And by now you guys should know that the only reviews I do are of products that I actually use and like, and this one's no different. And I'm going to go into details on what it does, etc. after this little clip here. But if you want to pick it up, which I actually do suggest you do, the link to the Android application store is in the description below. And what I'm just showing you here is that the application is actually running 365 days a year all the time. I didn't think it was running at first, but it always runs in the background and you never actually have to do anything. So what it is it's actually an anti-hacking mobile application. And you guys might be saying like, oh, what the hell do I need that for? Well, unfortunately, a lot of the time we hear in the news whether or not there's a new application that can, you know, have access to your camera, that can listen into your phone calls, that can look at what you're typing, can do all this crap and take your personal information and sell to third-party people who then spam you, and it's just terrible. So what this actually does is it prevents that from happening. And you might be wondering, well, you know, there's a lot of things like this on here. That's true. But I actually thought it was going to be kind of a joke at first. I was like, well, I mean, there's a lot of applications that do stuff like that. And then I went to all its, the company's biography, and I saw who was involved, and I actually, like, my jaw dropped because it was actually ridiculous. So it's based on the same technology that President Obama uses to, not have his BlackBerry hacked. So that's nice. That's kind of reassuring for me, actually. It kind of lets me know that, well, I'm not gonna get hacked even if you try. It's the same NSA technology. If you guys are from England or outside the United States, NSA is National Security Agency. It uses the same technology that they use. It's developed by some guys. Up here I'll have a list of the 3 major guys, but it's developed by some guys who are probably some of the most brilliant men in the world that the United States trusts with their security of anything mobile. And another good thing, you don't actually have to do anything. So the CEO, Michael Franco, you see here, he actually headed up the Department of Defense's Advanced Secure Communications Lab. So this dude not only knows what he's doing, but the US trusted him. Then you've got Frank Cole, who actually owns all these patents and actually created a lot of the ideas behind wireless internet. And so he's the dude. This guy knows what he's doing as well. And finally, you have Dr. David Ford, who was contracted by the military and the Department of Defense. So these guys don't mess around.
So like I always say, I only do reviews for products that I actually use and enjoy. So that's why I've only done stuff for Gunner Optics and the Roxio capture device. Now you can add Safe and Secure Mobile to that because I actually don't have to do anything. I just clicked a button and it's working now. So I have no reason to fear. I'm going to download all the applications I want, whether it's miscellaneous applications, Angry Birds, or some other thing. And I never have to worry about someone getting my personal information again. So I'm going to give you the pros and the cons, just like I always do. Pros are, I never have to touch any buttons. It does it automatically, no matter what happens. When my phone is turned on, it is turned on. It covers everything from camera, microphone, to your text messages or your applications. So no matter what application you download, they are not going to get your information. The cons are that it costs $6. That's kind of not a really big con. That's less than a Big Mac. And I love my Big Macs and all, but I also like my personal information. That and the fact that it doesn't really have a notification telling you that it's working. Even though that I know it's working, I like that reassurance that it has like in the top left-hand corner, don't worry, I got your ass covered. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is IIJERiiCHOII. If you download lots of applications, spend time on the web, and worried about your personal information, or you just don't want to get a lot of spam, this is the application for you. I only reviewed it because I use it. That's going to be my standard thing. Gunner Optics, Roxio capture card device, Safe and Secure Mobile. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. The link to all the applications are in the description below. Definitely go pick it up, guys. It's a great application. Have fun not being hacked, and thanks for watching, guys.
What is going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII, and I thought I'd explain to you guys the last day I had at home, and what I did with it, and what I did with my friends. So, before I start everything off, I had a great time, and I actually recommend you guys do some of the stuff we did, because, yeah, you're gonna have an awesome time, and I guarantee it. So at first we wanted to go paintballing, and I have not been paintballing in years, 3 or 4 years maybe. And a lot of my friends had never been paintballing. And before you call it a meat fest, there was one girl, okay? There was a girl. So it would have been an awesome non-meat fest paintball fest. And that could have been fun. The only problem is we found out that the only date that we could all go, the paintball place was closed. And they would only open if you had a party of 15 people there. So that was kind of obnoxious. So we were like, great. We got to get 8 more people, and if we don't get 8 more people, we can't go paintballing, and our whole entire day is ruined, and blah, blah, blah. So we decided to try and find some other thing we could do, because there's no way in hell we could do 15 people that quickly. So, you know, we thought about, you know, different alternatives, and we decided to do Lasertag. And before you even say anything, Lasertag is the most awesome thing ever, and if you don't experience it in your lifetime, you should be killed. Because Lasertag is awesome, period. So we went to this Lasertag place, and it was actually a really small, like, little building, and we were like, oh great, this is gonna be a piece of shit. Well, we went into the room, and it was actually like 2 levels. So on the bottom level, there was like the bases and a lot of cover, but then you could walk up these 2 ramps, and they had like catwalks and stuff. It was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So that was really cool. And I just noticed that I played 3 straight broadcast games in a row. I cut out the lobby screen on the second time because it was a long lobby screen. But this is weird. You never get the same map 3 times in a row, especially a bad map like broadcast, because I don't really like it. Either way. So anyways, we decided to play free-for-all the first game. It was just us 7 in the game, so that was really cool. And another cool thing, they had strobe lights, they had fog machines, and they played dubstep when we were playing Lasertag. So that made it awesome. Now, after we played these 7-on-7, we had to go wait for this like little kid party to go in there and play Lasertag, which was dumb because we're obviously so much cooler than them. And we sat in the lobby, and we were kind of talking about how much we were sweating. And then they came out, and they were like, you know, we need more people in here if you guys want to come play. We're like, yeah, sure, we'll go play. So we walk into the room, and instead of it just being us 7, it's us 7 and like 8 little girls. Now, not like 12-year-old girls, I'm talking 6- and 7-year-old girls. So a girl decided to play Lasertag for her birthday party, which means that that girl is probably the most badass girl ever, and we decided to go ham on them. So there was no mercy, you know. We chose out our loadouts, and another connection interrupted. Like, this is awesome. I really enjoyed doing this. But basically, as soon as someone got shot, their vest would turn off, right? And they'd go hide in a corner. But the way that the map was laid out, we had enough people, so as soon as they hid in the corner, they were completely visible to someone else. And as soon as their vest turned on, they got shot again. It was slaughter, and I came in first. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize for that. And you know why? Because I finally won at something. I came in first. This guy came in first at Lasertag. So, that was really fun, and we said high five and good game and all that stuff. But then we still had another game. We had a whole nother game to play, and this time I felt like it would be fun to play against a bunch of people, so I switched teams. So I'm on the team with a bunch of little girls and the random 40-year-old dude. They were playing music, right? So as we went in, I just screamed, "Play some Skrillex." So the guy stopped the music, and he put on "Kill Everybody." And playing laser tag in pitch black with neon lights and crazy music was probably the most fun I've ever had with friends, especially calling out people. Even though I wasn't on their team, I kept on calling out, like, top narrows and doing stuff like from Halo, and also calling out things from Call of Duty. It was so stupid, but it was so fun, and that's definitely something you guys should definitely look into. Go to a laser tag place with a bunch of friends and go do that. Then, after that, we went to Chipotle. Now, if you don't know what Chipotle is, you should probably go kill yourself or find out. I think there's one in the UK, like one, but they're all over the place in the States, and they're so delicious, and I even did a Thoughts of the Week, Thoughts of the Week 15 about it, because Chipotle is awesome. It's like a big-ass burrito, and it's so tasty. We went there, we ate, and Tiz was so angry that he came in last every time, that he could not give up the fact that he was just bad, so he kept on blaming it on his faulty equipment. He was like, the gun wasn't shooting the laser straight. Funniest thing, probably, I've ever heard someone complain about. So after Chipotle, we decided to go back, take showers, because, I'm not gonna lie to you, we were all drenched in sweat. It wasn't like a little sweat, we were drenched. So, and my thighs still hurt from crouch walking the entire time, I'm not gonna lie to you. So we went back, we took showers, and we all met up at Tiz's house, where we promptly decided we were gonna go see 30 Minutes or Less, the movie. That movie I thought was gonna be terrible. Turns out it was hilarious, and I'll get to that in a minute, but Tiz, for one reason or another, I'm not quite sure, retrofitted his basement with black lights and strobe lights. And what that means is basically he took all the lights out of his basement and put industrial-sized black lights instead. I'm not sure, I mean, he wanted it to be like a club or a party or anything, but when you turn it on and stuff, it's actually crazy. So he turned on his music, full blast, and we started listening to the dumbest things we could possibly find, like the Yakety Sax song, or Let Me Smang It Girl, or Ice Cream Truck. So, we listened to that with the strobe lights on and stuff, and then we had a pillow fight. And you guys are like, "Alright, Jericho, now you're just being gay. You had a pillow fight with 6 dudes. Like, what the hell is going on?" 6 dudes and a girl, first off. And second off, strobe light pillow fights are ridiculous because you can only see, like, a third of the time. So, you see someone across the room, and then the next time the light flickers, like, the pillow is coming towards you. And then momentarily afterwards, you're on the ground and it hurts. And we played like men. We didn't play with no pansy pillows. We played with couch cushions. The ones that were really, really thick and heavy and had zippers. That's right, couch cushions. And then we went to go see this movie. So we all went out, and the movie was really funny. Like, probably top 10 funniest movies I've seen. Just with everyone there and stuff, it was just a really great time. And afterwards, we decided to go to McDonald's, the 24-hour McDonald's, which was awesome. But thank you for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. That was the final day I spent in Baltimore. I really loved it. I hope before you guys go off anywhere, move anywhere, do anything, you guys definitely go and have fun with your friends. Laser tag, take it super seriously, beat up on 5-year-olds, because that's what I did. Thanks, guys.
What is going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and, I was actually sitting here trying to figure out what I was going to talk about because it's the day before I was moving into college, and I didn't want to hit you with so much college stuff right after the other, because that gets boring, right? So I had an idea. I'm going to do a series of names, and now there's a game out called Fuck One, Marry One, Kill One, and if you haven't heard it before, basically you have to choose from 3 people which one you're going to fuck, which one you're going to marry, and which one you're going to kill. So this is actually a good game because usually people will throw out like 3 really ugly people, or 3 really hot people, or 3 of your friends, and you've got to do it, and so I'm going to do that, and I've got a bunch of different categories that I'm going to do it for. So, first off, I think I'm going to do the Machinima Respawn hosting team, and that's Sea Nanners, Hutch, and Mr. Sark, and I've got to fuck one, marry one, and kill one. So the first one, fuck one. I'm going to fuck Sea Nanners, and the reason that is because, well, let's look at his approach. He's a very fine, groomed young man who likes to whine, so he'd probably take me out for a nice dinner and a movie, and he would probably take me back to his apartment where we'd get a little freaky playing Left 4 Dead. That is the kind of man I'd like to take me out. So Sea Nanners, I'm gonna fuck you. Now I've got to marry one, Hutch or Mr. Sark. Both are good, but I'm gonna choose Mr. Sark because he's a little bit older than Hutch, and I think he's got a little bit of quirkiness, and I dig that, because I'm a little bit quirky. So Mr. Sark, we're getting married, and Hutch, you're gonna be killed just because you're not Mr. Sark or Sea Nanners, so I'm sorry, but I love you. Next, we're gonna do, I think we're going to do the Machinima Respawn crew, so it's going to be Fwiz, Optic J, and Shore Wars. So if you're on Machinima, these guys all have different jobs that they do for you, or, you know, that they do with you. So, for fucking someone, I can either choose Fwiz, J, or Shore Wars. So I think, you know, it's not really that hard of a choice. I'm going to do Fwiz. Fwiz, congratulations, you and me are now in bed together. And the reason that is because we joke about it all the time. You know, joking about it is only one step away from doing the real thing. One step away in a large bottle of vodka. So, yeah. Alright, Fwiz, oh my god, I feel so weird saying this. Fwiz, Fwiz, I would fuck you. By the way, the gameplay is a no-kill domination game, which I started doing with the FPS Pacifist, who may make a return, just throwing that out there. Now I've got to marry one, Optic J or Shore Wars. Now Optic J did say he had big balls. Like, I think that was the only thing he said when he was doing the Respawn Army Facebook app. So, him or Shore Wars? Damn. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Shore Wars because he controls my upload schedule. So, Anthony is going to be walking the aisles with me and getting married with me, only because I think I'm going to get something out of it if I marry him. If I marry Optic J, I feel like he's a little bit of a diva, you know? He's got a little sass in him, and maybe I'm not digging that. So, I'm sorry. You're getting killed, Jay. The next is the Tips and Tricks group. So, I've got T-Mart, Syndicate, and Woody's Gamertag. So, T-Mart is my age, Syndicate's around my age, and Woody's Gamertag is 6,000 years old. So, fuck one. Gotta go T-Mart. I'm not even joking. Like, I mean, Syndicate, your accent is amazing and all. I'm sorry. You know, you're British, and you got all that swag and stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, me and Trevor have already slept in the same room together, and we plan to do it and even live together. So we're already getting the ball rolling. I could marry Trevor, but I have a different plan for that. I'm going to marry Woody's Gamertag because odds are he's going to kick the bucket in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to get on that inheritance list and take control of his assets, and then I am a gold digger. So that's alright. Woody's Gamertag, me and you are tying the knot. Then we've got Pro Syndicate. Syndicate, if you were in any other group, I would marry you and I would rail you every night, but I can't. So I'm going to feed you to the zombies. Sorry, Syndicate, you're dead. The next one is going to be the Girl Gamers. So this one's actually interesting because there's a lot of drama going on here. Drama being, you know, I've got to decide between my lover Justra and his lover Tegan. Except he's not actually in there. But anyways, we got Viva La Tegan, X Shenanigans, and Optic Midnight. So I gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. Now, if I marry any of these guys, then I'm gonna have problems on my hand because I don't know Midnight very well, so we may not mesh and stuff. So that's bad. I know Shenanigans and I know Viva La Tegan, but you know, Justra, they're both taken. So you know what? I'm gonna fuck Tegan. Justra, don't worry, you're in the next category, okay? I'll make it up to you. And only because I'm afraid if I married that woman, she'd probably rip my balls off. She's a very terrifying young, I guess we could call her Canadian-adian. And then I'm going to marry Shenanigans because I don't know Optic Midnight, and I'm really afraid that I'd get no-scoped if I did anything. So Optic Midnight, Grizz is going to take care of you with a no-scope. Alright, so the next one is the Gamer Shore Edition. So I've already done T-Mart, but I'm leaving out Bash because Bash is black, and not really, but still. I've got Justra, Gold Glove, and Dunkus, and without a question, I'm gonna fuck Justra, just because he is the most beautiful man I know, and he will be the face of every single thing that we do as a Gamer Shore. Then I've got to marry someone, Gold Glove or Dunkus. Gold Glove's got that little spunk, you know, he's got that nice, sexy chin strap beard going on that looks a little bit like a dirty, I don't want to be racist, but he looks a little bit like a dirty southerner, and you know, I don't really trust that beard, so I'm gonna go with Dunkus, and Goldie, I'm gonna murder you. Also, you could not please me in the sack because you have a 2-inch penis. So oh my god, this is such a messed up video. So I kind of had fun doing this. It was really weird sitting here explaining to you guys which of the dudes that I would fuck, marry, and kill. Actually, I'm really creeped out about it, but that's alright. So I hope you really enjoyed this because, god, it is the most homosexual, not that that's wrong, but definitely a little bit homo video that I've done. But anyways, if you had to choose between all those, who would you choose? Leave a comment, like and favorite, do whatever, later.
But I get to record, not my, oh no!
What?
Not my roommates, but Jeff and...
What's up?
Yeah, look, oh, that is bright. Look at that, that's gonna have to close. My roommate is gone, so I don't have to announce to him what I do yet, but it's okay. So this is his side of the room, and yeah, that's not cool. This is my side of the room. So walk in, my room is like a jail cell. It's about that wide, but yeah, I've got speakers that can't connect to anything. I've got my bed. Oh, Joe, this is for you. Oh, where are they? Monster? Yeah. And then I've got all my cables that I have to set up from this box, which is connected down there to a telephone, which I can't use, all the way to my TV and computer and tablet and Xbox and whiteboard and poster, and it is just
too much stuff
too
everywhere.
much stuff.
Too much.
I know.
Not enough room.
This is so exciting, and look, we have a, I've never had one of these in my life, a refrigerator in my room.
Some of his roommate busts in.
My roommate busts in, he's like, what are you doing? This is a porno, 3 guys and a camera in a room. The people next door are like, I don't understand
I promise this is not what it looks like.
So we gotta get this set up. Look at my cables. Yeah. I actually had to go out and buy these today because my Xbox didn't come with them. So that's nice. I'm glad that I spent $15 on something
for something
stupid
that you don't even
shit.
need.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook it all up and it's gonna look like a fuck fest of wires. What's outside? What's my view like? A tree and a baseball stadium.
I see cars!
Yeah, cars! Also, yeah! And a policeman.
And a stripper.
Where? Oh, this guy, he's gonna show me a good time. Look at him bend over. Okay, that's great. Do you guys have curtains?
Yes,
No.
but they're not nearly as epic and
I mean,
wide.
these are...
My window's bigger than that.
The girl
Well,
from my
fuck you! I've got a big window!
I can actually, like, you know, open my window and jump out of it because I'm the first.
Yeah, I'd have to, like shimmy out. I mean, I guess you could...
Kick it open and go.
Guess
kill
you could-
yourself, jumping out
I think
of
we
a
should...
5-story building.
I think you should rate microwave sizes on, like, how many babies you can fit in there. Like, that's about a half a baby. I mean, I guess that's alright. We got ramen.
That's not nearly enough.
That's not nearly enough. I want a 2 baby. I'm
Does-
walking...
Does he have, like, seltzer water here?
I don't know.
What
He
is
just
that?
came in with
Seltzer
water. So
No, it's strawberry water. Strawberry water.
Oh, what
Strawberry.
a legend. And he's got all this food and stuff. I feel like I'm creeping on someone because I'm like actually in his stuff, but I've only seen him for about 5 minutes.
Green laser kaleidoscope.
Oh yeah, he's got cool green lasers. We're gonna have a mad rave. He's gonna put it up here, Las Vegas sign. So, and look, we can even play dorm basketball. This could get pretty serious. And all that food. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I did not see that.
You could get some pink lemonade.
Oh yeah, we're set though. This is my dorm. It's pretty small. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be living here for the next year at least of my life. What was this?
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff, yeah. And later. Well, you're back on camera along with you guys. Yeah, we finished the room. Still got our speakers and stuff, and then we've got the Xbox. And look at the cables. This is worse than my.
You're gonna die
the
in a fire.
necessities for college, but he has a speaker.
Yeah. Fuck college. I've just got cables and shit.
Call y'all later. That's not gonna work out.
Yeah, now you fail. You gotta get on your butt.
Sit down here like this.
Yeah.
I lean back.
Okay. Well, I'm not leaning back. That's just ridiculous.
Like this, hold it like that.
Yeah, that's way too hard.
See where I'm going?
All right, here we go.
Tucker, I kind of want to just like push you down through the whole entire hall.
All right, yo, well, that's a very, all right.
Ready, Boner?
Wait, no, hold on, okay.
Get your ass just
Hang on,
did.
hang on.
Did you call him?
Yeah, that's my name.
Do you guys want to move in?
Yeah. All right, hold on.
How far back can I go? Hancock.
Oh, Hancock and Boner. All right, yeah, you shouldn't say that online. All right, ready? Here we go. Hold on, ready?
I forgot, what's your? My last name was Crumb. Yeah, okay, that's
All right, we're just a trifling. All right, ready? Go. Oh, fuck.
Too fast.
Got another jousting stick. First day shenanigans. Holy
Yeah.
I think it's a girl's.
Hold on, this is a 2-person. This is like an over-the-shoulder one. Alright, ready? Wait. I'm ready. Go. Alright.
Get it. Oh, you missed it.
No, I got this one up top. Boom! Oh! Alright, I'm gonna clean this up now. What is going on, guys? My name is IIJERiiCHOII, and I'm actually going to do a commentary from my dorm. My roommate is not here. There's not many people in the hall, so I don't feel too bad about it. But I haven't been able to do a video every day, and I think I won't be able to do a video every day. I actually just got my schedule. It's looking pretty good. It needs some refinement, but that's alright. Besides the fact that I'm actually going to be trying and play competitively in this game. It's with Justra, Frizz, and Bendro, so we're going pretty hard. I still suck at D, you know, the stereotypical IIJERiiCHOII. Wow, like PAX is in 3 days, school is a blast. I'm sure you guys have seen my first day of school here. If you haven't, I'll link it. It's amazing. I thought it was hilarious. But that's not what I want to talk about. This is college stories, and this is basically a series I'm going to do to bring you some college stories. Now, not everything that I post here is going to be in its explicit nature, because I got to be careful, you know. I got to make sure that that I don't get anyone in trouble, that I make things kosher. So when I talk about fun things happening, I'm not giving you like a lot of the details, but I'm gonna make it funny for you guys. So actually, my first 2 days of school have been really interesting. And the first night I actually sat in my dorm room, and that was that. The interesting part was the second night. So yesterday I had orientation all day, talking 8 a.m. to fucking 7:30 p.m. Alright, no breaks except for lunch and breakfast and dinner. So that was it. You know, I got like a muffin and a chicken sandwich or some crap. It was tasty at first, and then it went downhill from there. Once I tried to get the Alfredo pasta, it was just like, bleh! But then you know, night rolled around and we were like, wow, you know, I had actually finished up orientation about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, it lasted a day and a half. Isn't that crazy? But so we decided to go back and we were going to eat dinner, but our friend Caitlin wasn't here, so me and Will just went out for dinner, finished orientation, got back, right? So we're just chilling, trying to figure out what to do, and Will gets a text from a brother at a fraternity. Now, if you're from the UK or anywhere else and you don't know what sororities and fraternities are, fraternities and sororities are basically you pay a monthly, a semester fee. So for fraternities here, it's $350. And you belong to this really tight-knit group of guys, so you have to go through Rush, which is like a verification week, where they decide if they want you. It's like applying for an effing job. Like, you know, you hang out with them, you go to parties with them, and if they want you, if they think you're, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like if you're cool enough, or if you fit in with their group well enough, then you get to go with them, you know? Then you get to be part of their group. And yeah, a lot of people don't like it, because it is kind of a little bit extreme. But, you know, it gets you some really tight-knit friends. Like, once you're in a fraternity, like, if you ever meet someone from the same fraternity, and almost every college has fraternities, and they're all the same type. If you meet another brother from, like, the same fraternity, you guys are friends instantly, because you guys know you have the same interests, you were respected by your group members, all that stuff. So there's a fraternity brother who texted my friend Will and was like, hey, look, there's a party on this street. So Will's like, you know, we should go to it. I'm like, yeah, I guess we should go to it. It was only 9:30 though, and you know, who has a party at 9:30 in the at night? I mean, that's just really early, especially for college. I mean, high school it wasn't that bad, but still, it's like we have no curfew. What are we doing here? So we were like, no, we're gonna wait till 10:30 and then we'll go. Meanwhile, while we're sitting in our room chilling with Caitlin, I talked to Caitlin, Caitlin's roommate, and a couple of their friends. And we kind of decide that, you know, we're all gonna go and it'll be fun and all that jazz. This kid comes running down the hall screaming, everyone meet up on the 3rd floor, party, we're all gonna roll to a party together, 3rd floor. Now, I don't think you guys get that in dorm rooms, which is where I'm staying, at the end of each hall is a resident advisor. So basically, he's employed by the school to make sure that no one's drinking in the hall, no one's doing anything illegal. I mean, they're students, so they're cool, but, like, you can't do anything stupid. So this guy's running down the hall screaming, party, meet up on the 3rd floor. We're like, wow, this kid's retarded. He's gonna get this party busted before it even starts. But nevertheless, we decided to go down and see what was gonna happen. You know, go down and see who was rolling out. And we got down to the 3rd floor, me, Will, Caitlin, and Caitlin's roommate, and there was literally 30 guys lined up against this wall. Not a single girl, just 30 guys. We're like, wow, no, nope, not going out with them. They're gonna get, wow. So I don't know what they did. We went back up to our room, and
we were worried that we would get to the party because we have to walk right now. Our friend doesn't have her car. So we were worried that we'd start walking and we'd try and get to the party and it would already be finished. Because we don't have, like, in America, the legal drinking age is 21. I wasn't going to drink that night. In all truthfulness, I was not going to drink that night. I just, right now, I just want to meet people, you know, meet friends and stuff like that. And there's no way in hell I was going to get drunk that night. So, or any night for that matter. Look at this. Look at this cheeky triple spray. But, anyways, we were, you know, worried that there was going to be no one left at the party. They were all going to move on. So we were like, okay, I guess we should go. So we start walking. It's about a mile walk away. It's basically on campus. And we get almost halfway there. We've met up with some other cool people. We've made friends and stuff, and we're walking. And all of a sudden, we get a call from the girl there, and she's like, yo, this party's going downhill. There's, like, you know, nothing to do here. We're like, fuck, okay. Well, that was our party for the night. We don't know where anyone is. Meanwhile, our new friends just go, hey, we got a call from our friends. There's another party on the opposite side of campus. Let's go to it. We're like, well, we ain't got nothing to do. It's only 10 o'clock. So we start walking there. It's about a 2-mile walk. We almost get there, and the cops show up. Like, we're about, I don't know, about 300 yards from the house, and the police were up. So we're like, whoop, 180, turn around, walk away. Even if you're not drinking, you don't want to be associated with the police. You don't even want to be near them. So that's 2 failed parties. Now we're just, like, getting pissy because we've walked 3 miles, and it's like, well, no party to show for it. So we're thinking about going back when this dude, who's completely drunk out of his mind, comes up to us. He's like, yo, guys, I got the hookup. There's a party on this street. We're like, all right, really? This is really far away. Are you sure? And he goes, yeah, I just talked to them. They're getting fresh, you know, fresh people, all these new people, all this fun stuff. And we were like, fine, let's go to that. So we're walking, and one of the other people gets a call. And we're like, oh my god, if this is them saying, like, the party's canceled, we're just gonna go home. The dude's friend says they're back at the dorms, which it took us 25 minutes so far to walk from the right side of the campus back over to the same side of the campus we were on the first time, right? These guys said, you know, we just got back, you know, the cops busted this party, so we're done, or so it's done. But that was, like, half an hour ago. So we were, like, you know, thinking maybe they started a party back up again. You know, you never know. So we kept on walking. We were about halfway there. Finally, Jesus, we were about to go, and the friend from, the Caitlin's roommate, who had split off with us at one point in time, called us and said, nope, don't come. The cops have just showed up. So now we're done. We're like, okay, fuck, you know, we have no parties, no nothing. We have to go back home. We're tired. We've been walking literally 3 hours. We probably trekked 5 miles. We're exhausted. On our way back, these 2 dudes on bicycles are smoking, and what we thought was just cigarettes. Then a police car comes up, and these 2 dudes are like, you know, put their hands on their head and shit. We're like, what the hell? They get arrested for possession of weed. This is the 2nd day of school. You'd think you'd be smarter than this. And as we're walking into our dorm, after walking 6 miles, the guy across the hallway from me is bringing a backpack out, and it clinks. I'm like, dude, you got beer in there? And he's like, yeah, I just got caught by a cop. I had 19 beers in my backpack, and so he's giving me a citation. A citation is basically a ticket for underage drinking, and you get penalties at school. You may be suspended at school and all this stuff. We're like, oh, dude, like, we're sorry, you know, like, that sucks. And he goes, yeah, he already wrote it up, so he just wanted me to bring the rest of it down so I didn't get in any more trouble. I was like, and as soon as he leaves, I was like, holy shit. Our roommate, or my friend's roommate, just got caught with alcohol the 2nd day of school. We just watched 2 kids get arrested for possession of weed. We tried to go to 4 parties, 3 of which didn't even happen, and 2 of which didn't even happen, and 2 of which were busted by cops. Pretty much, this has been the most crazy 2 days ever. And that's not the start of it. As I was going back, I met a fan in the lobby of my dorm room. Shout out to the freshman dude. What up? I didn't even get your name. Happy birthday. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. This has been College Stories #1. Let me know what you guys want to hear. You guys want to hear, like, classroom stories, parties, whatever. Just stupid shit that happens. Because I'm going to start bringing you lots of vlogs. I love it. Share this around, guys. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I survived the earthquake of 2011, and the earthquake being singular because there's never any earthquakes in Maryland or Virginia, but today just so happens that a week after I leave for college, the only earthquake that my parents have ever felt in their life, along with probably 90% of the people who live in Maryland and Delaware and Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Virginia have felt in their lives, you know, a 5.8 magnitude earthquake comes and I don't get to feel it. So actually it was a pretty big deal, and it still is now. Basically because no one ever goes or hears about earthquakes in Maryland, because there are none. There's no major fault lines. There's no, you know, hyperactive tectonic plates like there are in California. California gets them all the time. No one cares when an earthquake hits California unless it's a big one. So, you know, it's like, oh God, my house is shaking, no big deal. Except if you're in Maryland. If you're in Maryland and your house, like, tremors a bit, apparently my mother said that the house shook for about 10 seconds. And I went on Facebook about, I don't know, 20 minutes afterwards, and the last 7,000 status updates were, LOL, earthquake, oh my God, I'm alive, I almost thought I died. There were, like, pictures shaking on the wall, but that's it. And I think it's kind of funny that it's such a big deal, and I'm thankful that I don't live there anymore, probably because the only thing that's going to be on the news in the next 6 to 10 days is just, we had an earthquake. No one was hurt, no property damage ensued, but we had one. And, you know, I saw some pretty devastating pictures, though, from the Maryland, Virginia earthquake. There was actually a lawn chair turned over on its side. Devastating. So my heart, my thoughts and feelings go out to the family that lost this lawn chair. And I hope you can replace it. Probably TJ Maxx will have something. I know Walmart sells lawn chairs for like $19.95. I know Target sells them. So, they're not irreplaceable, but I apologize for your loss. Now, that's not the only thing, though. Not only did I miss this earthquake, but I'm going to miss Hurricane... What is its name? Hurricane Isabel? No. Fuck. What's its name? Irene. I'm going to miss Hurricane Irene. And the reason that is it's supposed to make landfall on the North Carolina coast on Sunday. Guess where I'm going to be on Sunday? Well, attempting to fly home from Seattle because that's where PAX is. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be a Category 3 storm, which, for anyone who's never even, you know, heard about hurricane rankings, Category 3 is a big boy storm, you know? There's Category 1, which is like the little bitch storm where everyone's like, lol, you have like 20-mile-an-hour winds, like, get at me, I'm not afraid of you. Category 2 is like, really? You're actually going to just blow really hard on me? That's what he said. Not she, that's what he said. And, Category 3 is like, okay, chill out, bro. Like, you're throwing some shit through my windows. Buildings are shaking a lot. There's trees all over the place. The only hurricane that I've actually been part of is Hurricane Isabel, and that's why I said it, I guess. Irene, Isabel, pretty similar. But Hurricane Isabel actually came to Baltimore, and north of Baltimore, as a hurricane, a level 1 hurricane. So, that means, like, 65-mile-an-hour winds, plus heavy rain and flooding and all that shit. And you may not think that it was a big deal, but, you know, they canceled school for 3 days, and there was power outages all the time, and it was pretty bad. It actually was pretty bad. But this is North Carolina. North Carolina gets hit with at least 5 hurricanes a year, and this one is a badass motherfucker. It's just like, you know, I'm chilling in the Caribbean, having a good time. It's warm here. I'm getting a little bit chubby. Now I think I'm gonna go and fuck up Florida, because, let's be honest, Florida's just, like, sitting out there. Hold on. When God created Florida, or when whoever in the world created Florida, right? Did he just say, let's make a place where humans can go and live and it's beautiful 99% of the time, but the other 1% of the time we just fuck their lives up? That's pretty much what... Oh, and we're gonna throw alligators everywhere. That is pretty much what Florida is. Every hurricane hits Florida, always. And, you know, it really screws them over. And then they have alligators on the road, and it's just terrible, but the meat tastes good. I'm joking, I have never had alligator, but I heard it's good. So basically, it's going to hit Florida on Thursday. And right around Thursday, I'm leaving Thursday at 4, flying to Seattle. So I will not have to put up with your shit, Irene, alright? You and your saucy little bitchness, alright? I don't want your rain and your winds. But I'm actually kind of disappointed because I think they're going to get off of school on Friday and off of school on Monday. Now, here's the problem. When Irene comes, it's going to put a major-ass storm surge. And what that is it raises the water levels all over the North Carolina coast. And it's going to probably hit South Carolina, too. Where Wilmington is, it's the bottom right-hand corner of North Carolina. So it's pretty close to the South Carolina border. And Irene looks like, as of right now, it looks like it's going to come and fuck over our world. And my grandparents actually live down here, and actually I got wallbanged there, but the reason we built the house that we did with my cousins and stuff for my grandparents to live in is because it's really sturdy. My grandfather was a contractor, he knew how to build shit, and he put hurricane-proof windows, and basically the house is a BAMF. It's the Chuck Norris of houses right now. And I wanted to go live with that house, which is pretty big, with a couple of my friends who needed space, and it could be like a one big party while we watch Irene, you know, slapping herself over in the fucking... I don't even know what Irene would be doing at that point. She'd just be pissing all over us with her rain and bad mood. But I get to miss that too, because I'm going to be at Seattle. Bad news. I take the red-eye flight back. Wow, red-eye flight back. And what that is basically I leave at 10, and I get in at 9 here. But if it's a hurricane, guess who won't be able to come home? This guy! So I'm screwed if Irene comes one day too late. Irene, you better not have your period one day too late. I swear to God, you have your period on Saturday. Not Sunday, Saturday. And let me get home to my family and friends and everyone else that cares about me. And let me take college, because I'm so afraid that my professors are going to hate me because I'm missing their classes 2 straight days. I'm missing Friday and Sunday. Wow, no classes on Sunday. Friday and Monday. Woo! Late night last night, don't judge me. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope you guys enjoyed this little weather-based commentary, and I'm having a lot of fun here at college. I'm trying to put out videos for you guys like 5 times a week, and I'm having a blast. So more college stories to come, as well as some video logs. PAX, get excited. So much fun stuff gonna happen. Bitch, you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't know!
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and it's actually late at night, and it's the day before I go to PAX, and I'm super stoked. I've got so much to talk about, but I'm gonna kind of confine it to classes and stuff. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually got a cool backdrop. I got a bunch of posters from this poster fair that they had today. Pretty sick. I'm actually going to show you them right now. So I got my communist poster, which is hilarious. It says, "Welcome to the party," talking about the Communist Party. So we got Kim Jong-il, we've got Stalin, we've got Vladimir Putin, and you know, we've just got all the very nice Fidel Castro beards, and it's, you know, it's pretty sexy. And then we've got the Times poster. This is the back of the Modern Warfare 3 poster, which I like, so I kept it in there. That used to be in my background. Now we've got the Kiss Me I'm Deadly poster, which is by Obey, and it looks great. And then finally we have the Banksy poster. This is probably my favorite. It's a street art. Banksy is a brilliant street artist, so this is, you know, one of his creations. Mona Lisa with an RPG. Actually awesome. I do in fact love this. Oh, and then we have the Philly D poster, the Love poster, which I don't even know how I got it. It's never in stocks. This is also a favorite poster of mine. Probably my favorite one is actually the Philly D one. I actually couldn't order it the last time that he had it in stock, so oh, so sexy. Absolutely sexy. But screw that. PAX. PAX is going to be epic. I'm so stoked for it. Like, I can't even explain so excited for it. I leave tomorrow. Actually, it's going to be today. I leave the day that you're watching this, whatever, at 2:45. And, you know, I get in at around 9:40, 9:30, and me, T-Mart, Optic J, a bunch of people getting in at the same time, go straight from there and hang out with a bunch of people at the hotel, getting picked up by Only Use Me Blade, and it's just going to be so many vlogs, so little time. It's going to be so much fun. But I want to know, like, what you want to see. What do you guys want to see me do there? Just everything? You know, butt sex, maybe? A little butt sex can't hurt anyone. Spooning, possibly. We don't know what's going to happen yet. But, you know, Battlefield, maybe they're going to be there. I don't know. Modern Warfare 3, some footage, SOCON. I think that's what it is, SOCON. Just what type of games do you guys want to see, as well as, like, just random shit. You want to see me singing? I'm going to have a dance-off with Viva La Tegan. I'm going to win. But yeah, college is going great. You know, I can't upload a video every day as of right now, but I'm getting into my schedule. And speaking of my schedule, my classes are actually pretty easy. I've got English 103. For those of you guys who don't take classes or whatever, English 103 is basically the speed English. So I did well enough on my exams to get placed into this class. I'm a good writer, so I think I'm going to do well in this class. Then I've got French 202, which is pretty hard. I got really nervous at first because I hate French, but, you know, everyone in the class was pretty bad at French, including myself. I sucked a dick. I actually told the professor that I owned the beach. I meant to say I was at the beach. I didn't own it. Don't own the beach. Then I also have Math 151, and that's the course that I'm kind of worried about. Math 151 is one of the highest maths that you can get into, and I'm not supposed to be in it. No, sir. Don't need that high of a math. So I tried to drop it, but all the lower maths are filled. So that was interesting. I actually got interrupted by my roommates as well as a bunch of my friends in the middle of that video. So kind of jumping right back in here the next day over. But I'm about to leave for PAX. I'm excited, super excited. I actually got a call from some guys that I actually did an application review for. The link is below if you guys want to check it out if you haven't seen it already. But they actually want to work closer with me because they really liked your response, how you guys really came up behind the app and how I kind of presented it to you guys. So I just wanted to take the time to say thank you guys for making that possible. That's really awesome. And it just adds to the excitement of the fact that I'm going to Seattle in about like 15 minutes. I'm literally walking out the doors as this is uploading. So I'm gonna go have some mad bro sessions with my boys T-Mark, Gold Glove, Justra, Dunkus, Bash, Viva Latigan, everyone out there, Mr. Tryhard, and I hope you guys enjoy the content we produce. Also enjoy some college outtakes because I think I'm gonna put a lot of these in at the end of all real life videos. This is just me and some friends out that door having a good time, just messing around, so enjoy it.
Am I famous? Am I being famous? Am I getting famous right now?
Can you calm down?
This should be an own channel in itself. Shots from inside my dorm room.
What? Oh shit.
Yo, coochie shot.
Damn, it would have been so much funnier if she like failed. I was hoping she like wouldn't complete that. What's up, man?
Their marketing director. What? No, not Google. Different. It was a different company with Yo, Quiz, get them no scope, son. Get that no scope. I'm going ham.
I can't do this with the Xbox controller.
Yeah, man up. Optic Fizz on the sticks.
I need a keyboard now, goddammit.
Going for the no scope, running around the boxes, sees two guys down the hall. He's gonna be head glitching, gets the try. You suck, dick.
Alright, I can't get my no scope.
You ain't Grizz, baby. Oh, son! Yeah, I'm gonna go home, take my pants off, and get some lotion.
Straight for the fat folder, Frizz.
Easy. Going down the hallway, pulling an M40A3 on the sniper, jumping down off the bridge. He's looking for another opponent. This is Counter-Strike on Xbox. This is a brand new thing going on. Feels weird being shoutcasted when you're the player, doesn't it now? Kind of distracting. He's not sure what he's doing. He's kind of failing on trying to get a no-scope, but we're okay because we love him. Flashbang, he doesn't know what to do. Helen Keller mode. Helen Keller. Hits him in the knee. Oh, son! The face of winning.
Most kills, baby.
2. 3. 3. Oh, look at this guy. Brennan on the stick. See what he can do. Running into the light. Looks like he's got no one on his radar. He's down to one man on the enemy team. Brennan O'Neill over here. Up. Okay. What we're gonna play on Xbox? Better than COD. Yeah, this looks good right here. We need to get on this. searching for Blade.
The other Tacoma International Airport is a non-smoking facility. Smoking is prohibited everywhere except in designated areas.
Where? There is a lot of people here. Who the fuck is getting picked up right now? Blade! Just start yelling. Blade! Yo, that's gotta be him. He's honking at us or some shit.
Traffic jam right now.
Fuck traffic. I need to pee so bad.
We're at an airport. Bad washrooms.
What do you care?
Bathroom.
Washrooms. And
Convenient, yo. Flight is inconvenient as fuck, though.
so you're gonna really like fly to a different time zone to use your weekend minutes early because you have that much money. At that point, just get the unlimited plan. Just get the unlimited plan.
I do it with the unlimited plan. I don't give a fuck. I got money.
So
Yeah.
So now you're not flying for the
Now you're just flying for fun. Yeah. Variables.
You told us to be here right now?
Yeah.
This fucker.
Is that him right there?
Is that him? Oh, that's him. We're running. Shotgun. Yeah, no, dude. You didn't. Oh, Blade. Here's where the bed is. Oh shit.
Yo, this shit is spacious as fuck.
No, because he's got the speakers and shit. Yo, fuck you.
Yo, I called that shit. You can't.
You can't call it until the car's not
Don't break the
fine.
code.
Fuck you. What up, son? What's going on, bud?
Yo.
Damn.
Good, dog.
Dude, I feel like I'm in a fucking plane.
I am in a plane. This is more legroom than I had.
What happened, bro?
Black. He's black. That's what happened.
Oh, you guys are all waiting for me?
You heard about that old nigga? They got on him with a Chinese hater and turned his car into a cheese grater. How long ago did this happen? About an hour and a half ago. Where did they take you to? Queen of the Valley Hospital.
Put this shit on YouTube.
This douchebag. Can we make a penis before we get out? Oh shit. No, don't. You can't make a penis nap. There needs to be another row.
Stupid dick. And then you have to go like this, and then like.
We're on forfeit, you bastards. Oh, in his face! In his face! In his face! Trevor, what do you want to eat? What's your ideal food? Chipotle. What is your ideal food?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Shiz. What is your ideal food right now?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Bash. What is your ideal food right now?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Food.
That doesn't answer. What's your ideal food?
Burritos, actually.
Burritos. Alex.
Something involving bacon. Lots of it.
I got it. Indian
Bacon. Yo, can we get Indian food wrapped in bacon? Oh. 1,270 calories.
I know, I like how they put the calories there. That's
I'm gonna
terrible.
nom so hard tonight, son. I'm so hungry.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're lucky, Tucker. Kids eat free.
Oh shit.
You're under 6.
You bastard. We just don't have enough room.
Just sleep in the tub.
Yeah, sleep in the tub. This is the most ghetto experience I've ever had. We've got Seb in his fucking queen size. Then we got this bro Sif over here laying on there. We got him laying on the ground. I'm gonna be chilling with the mattress top on my bed. Trevor stole the shower curtain to sleep with. Bash is using the fucking ghetto approach and using towels. And AJ's claimed an actual bed. And Shiz has like his own stuff. Welcome to PAX 2011, guys.
Dude, Trevor looks so comfy in this.
Sleep tight.
YouTube money! Roll out. Roll out, you know I like that. Roll out.
Just past Machinima Film Crew on 5th and Union. That's where them boys is at.
We need to go. Yeah, we just need to. Can we. Bash, were you Bernie? With that bag on, Bernie. These guys have to cover for us because we're only allowed 4 people in the room. So these men look like beauty queens carrying in all this shit. In a tiny place before, but now we got the suite. Knock on the door. It's got a doorbell. Son. Try hard mansion. Oh, son.
Go look at the washroom right now.
Go into the washroom. We're from America. What?
Oh my god.
Butt sex for days.
Sleeping in a tub.
Wow.
Yo. What?
What the fuck? You had his
What?
own apartment, dog.
Yo, come fuck me, bro.
Holy shit.
What the hell? This is made for people to get rammed in. It's got a clear shower.
It's like a puppy at the end of the
Yeah,
bed.
I'm calling this thing right here.
Setup video part 2.
Thing.
And then let's see this view that we've got going on.
You guys open the window and calm down there.
There should be a pull-out bed.
Yeah, we should open the window and drop
I'm
down.
guessing
Yeah, Midnight called that, I think, so.
Alright,
You might be able to bargain Midnight out of his
Dib's fucking floor.
On the tub. Fuck out.
Turn it on the tub right now. Oh shit!
That's what the.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Dude, what the fuck is this? Some rich shit.
It's hot as shit.
Drink from that shit, son. Drink from that shit.
Oh,
That,
oh wait, could be green.
that is really hot. It's really hot.
Ceiling, you're all seeing YouTube, my man.
And we're here. We're here. Oh, whoa.
What up?
Whoa. Oh, what the fuck? Sega. Turn right. I want to go over there.
Doing exactly what I hate, that's what other people do.
Yo, and we're not waiting in line to play some terrible ass game this time for the first time.
Can I take a picture?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's get in line here. I'm not even gonna ask permission. Yoga pants! And she turns away because she's so shy and pale. Casper the friendly ghost over here.
So we got a couple different things here. We got the new MLG unreleased colorways and styles. We got the new MW3 Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty new shades. And we got the new Steel Series joints that are coming out. It's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call swag at its finest.
Modern Warfare 3 custom fucking I need those.
You got the biggest fucking smirk on your face right now? It's because the swag touches you, you're like, you don't even know what to do with yourself, you know?
So much swag!
Different options.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you make a sniper for short range? Yeah, you can. So you can, you might get a shorter barrel, or you might get a holographic optic. But certain weapons are always going to be best suited for a certain playstyle. So your assault rifles are going to have the most flexibility. Even like this. Let me jump over to the Mark 48.
Shoot my gun really loudly. So yeah, I've been trying to listen to
So something like this, it's set up kind of as a